Alright, sorry about that. I'll get the mouse cursor out of the way. And we'll have a definite run now. In 3, 2, 1, and go. I should practice these things before I start streaming. I know that would help a bit. I remember, so a game I run totally rad. I started out with the any percent route, but there was a cutscene percent. And it's just basically the same thing, except you'll get to the cutscenes and you just watch them, and it adds a few minutes onto the run. But I had an emote at that time. Actually, I didn't. I think my friend Electric Yellow did. That said, don't press the start button, because my instinct is just to hit the start button once you see a cutscene. That's how forgetful I can be sometimes, so. Yeah, I'm certain we'll get a run in now. Because most of them are pretty obvious. Just that one I always seem to forget from time to time. So there we go, we got all of them there. Those I have down. Still in the gold, that's great. Grab that. Gonna center. Oh. Nice thing is the checkpoints are pretty friendly in this game. Almost like they set a checkpoint the minute you position yourself on the block, or at least activate one at least. Okay. Oops. There are instances, though, you can actually spawn yourself into a position where you'll hit a block or a spike there. And then you have to reset the puzzle. I've had that happen a couple times. Now there's another way to set that up with that wooden box that you don't have to get off of it. So this should be the 9th idol. Red key. And 10th idol will be coming out of this stage. So that's the 10th one. And the 11th one is the one I keep forgetting. That's the one here, in the next room. I gotta push that over and bring that up a little. Bring those over. Push that down. There we go. That's a clever hiding spot. Alright, now we can progress. That's much better. Alright. We're gonna actually be returning here shortly. That's why I moved that block. Oop. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's good. We saved a bit of time there. Whoops. So this is where I had to restart earlier. Because if you mess up this one spot, you basically have to redo the whole stage. There we go. First time I soft locked myself in this room because I didn't advance far enough. Second time if you let this thing continue, past the first set of web, you can't get that idle, and there we go. So now we're gonna skip across back to the forest stage and we're gonna get the green key. There's an idol right here. And that was that block we pushed over earlier. So well, you know what? I think I forgot something. Yep. There we go. I was about to go back to the library without going to the green room. So these are becoming more deadly, these stages. And these puzzles get pretty clever now. Now there's an off chance that if I die here, that watering can disappears, and you have to redo this whole stage. It's a bit of a glitch with this game. Okay, so now back to the library. I think the worst of it's over now. There are some more clever puzzles, but for the most part, that one stressful stage is done with at least. Oh. So we're gonna stay up here. I'm gonna send this back. Because, we need to unlock that area, and we did bring this over, so we'll actually ride that over here. And we'll bring it back to where it was originally. There we go. Sometimes that happens if you're... Bring that back up here. That should open up this room. I'll bring this back with me. Why did I do that? Just leave it there. There we go. Now this room actually had me stumped for quite some time, trying to figure out how to get this rabbit. You just need to block the it from hitting you as you're going up, so pretty clever. There we go. And this is the last set of rooms, so there's 3 rooms, I believe. The 4th one takes you to the elevator. Whoops. There we go. That one I have a tendency to forget how to do that one. That's the last key. So in the any percent, you would actually take this elevator at this point and just go up. But in the 100%, we're going to the last room. This is actually one of the easier puzzles too. It looks a little daunting, but it really isn't that hard. The only thing is they hide that. That's... Oh. There it is. They hide those really well. Whoops. That's not good. I gotta redo that now. That's a bit of time loss there, so... Okay. Of that. We just gotta shield ourselves from that beam coming from this side. Oh. There we go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mute this part coming up because there's a really loud clunk at the end of this, so. Oh. I'll have to retime that. I'm just gonna mute this one part. There we go. I swear that one clunk at the end is louder than the rest of the game. I think we're gonna do another run of this. I still got time for another run. There we go. That's 100%. Alright, good. Okay, I'm gonna go grab a drink and we'll do another run.